Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to talk about what is going on the week of November 9th through the 15th. And there is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. We have the moon's going to change signs 4 times. We have the 1111 gateway, which is really a big open portal, I think, that extends all the way into that full moon. That new moon in Scorpio, which is in your 7th house of partnerships. And it is, we got Mars moving direct. We've got Jupiter moving past Pluto. So much happening. So much. Let's just get into it here. Before I forget, if you would hit the thumbs up, I always appreciate that. It says, thank you for my time, and I really appreciate that. And if you like these videos, please become a subscriber. And if you're a subscriber, you should hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. Ooh, yes. I'm excited for you, Taurus. Okay, let's see what you have here. You have the Fire Prince. The Fire Prince, it says optimism and aggression. This is moving forward with enthusiasm. And you have the Horse King, which kind of looks like a Taurus. It's all earthy and stability of the mountain in the background. But the horse, this is assistance and this is control. Really has a King of Pentacles energy to it, and yet you're fired up and ready to move forward and get some things done in your life, and so that's good news. So this week, the energy is for Taurus. It starts out in your 5th house of fun and romance, into your work-life balance, into your partnerships where the new moon is, and then it finishes up in your 8th house of transformation, which is Sagittarius, and so that's a fire sign. And so I feel like that we start out with this control of the moon in Virgo, and we work our way all the way through to the energy of optimism and excitement and getting stuff done. So I think that this new moon, I think it kind of fires you up. I think it kind of gets things moving for you in the direction that you want to go. That's always good news. So we start out this week with the moon in Virgo. It gets there at 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. This is, for you, it's trine energy. Trine energy is very supportive energy. This is like nurturing. Oh, gosh, it's really... For you, that your 5th house of fun and romance, it's comfortable. It's very comfortable energy for what it is that you want to do. However, that being said, we have Venus that rules your sign, but also rules Libra, is in Libra, so she's happy and at home there. And she is opposing Mars in Aries, which Mars rules Aries, so this is kind of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. The problem with this conversation is that Mars is ticked off. He has been in retrograde. It's this I want to get moving energy, but I haven't been able to. And it's almost like, though, this week, because Mars goes direct, the controls are pulled off. This is almost okay. So this is, I'm seeing all those planets up in Capricorn saying, oh, hold it, you can't go anywhere, but I want to, and finally it goes direct. And so maybe that's what's been like going on with you, is there's been this all that energy up in Capricorn has been holding back this energy of moving things forward, and that kind of breaks loose for you. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, so a couple things, and then we'll get to that message from Spirit. We have the sun in your 7th house, which is partnerships. That could be intimate, and that could be business. And it is in trine energy, which is, again, that comfortable energy with Neptune and in Pisces, and so that's where your dreams are. And Neptune in Pisces is really about getting into the dream space. And so this is the dreams about what it is that you want in a partnership, and how, when the moon is in Virgo, can you manifest this into reality? How are you getting the assistance that you need to bring things in? And how is this your fiery optimism and actually going for what you want, because they gave you the card of no more complaining. And what I heard was you're entitled to what you think and what you feel. Everybody is. But when you are complaining, when you are negative, when you are putting forward that kind of energy, you manifest more of it. You are creating more of the things that you don't like by talking about them. Instead, be excited about what it is you want to create and start working toward that. So what is it that you want? This is the optimism has a much higher vibrational energy than complaining does. And so complaining slows you down, keeps you from being able to move in the direction that you want to go, and being all excited and aggression, right? That could be negative or positive. This is that Mars energy. And I think when Mars starts moving forward, I think you're going to find that works for you, because I want to say, I'm not sure exactly, but in January, February, Mars will be in your sign, and then will be coming into conjunction pretty quickly with Uranus. And so that's going to be some explosive moving things forward in your life, directional energy. And so just something, on the horizon for you to be aware of. So making your plans and figuring out where it is that you want to go. Manifesting your dreams into reality, which you're really great at doing. But step one, apparently, is you're not a victim. Choices, decisions were made, things happened, not only your choices and decisions, but other people's. And so this is just a matter of reorganizing and making a plan and being very practical about it and stepping into your superpower, because you have a long journey ahead of you to get to where it is you want to go. But the first step is going to be stop complaining about where you are. Wow. Okay. Mercury moves into Scorpio in your house of partnership on Tuesday. And that means it's going to be opposing Uranus. Ooh, pretty quickly. When does it oppose Uranus? Probably on Friday. Probably on Friday when everything else crazy is happening. So that can be some really explosive energy. Wow. Okay. We're going to talk about Wednesday first before we get to Friday. So Wednesday is the 11/11 gateway. This is a big opening in the veil between, and it is a way to start moving things forward. And it's part of this doorway of this new moon. There's a lot of energy, and I actually feel like it's the doorway into the next year in so many ways, and not just the next year, but the next age, the age of Aquarius. There's so much happening here, but there's a lot of steps for you because you got passages, and I don't know if you can see that it's doorway after doorway after doorway after doorway. And so the first step, of course, for you will be to decide to get on with it and start moving things forward. You will have assistance, and when you ask for it, and assistance is so the negative part of this is control. And the positive part is assistance. And so this is working collaboratively with whoever in this partnership arena that you're trying to get there. So whether it's business or personal, there needs to be a collaborative effort and not the need to dominate. Because you can see he's making the horse bow, right? The horse is there to assist. The horse has all this innate knowledge. Like horses are wise in so many ways. If you spend any time with them, you can feel their wisdom, and they're here to assist, right? They're the beast of burden. They carry us into battle. They carry, they helped with the farming. They're help. Horses are help, and they're also great for healing energy. But here it's being dominated and controlled. And so are you dominating and trying to control aspects of a partnership when really what you need to do is set everybody free with optimism and enthusiasm and lift up the spirit of the general energy around it by being excited about it instead of being aggressive and controlling? Wow. Okay. Ooh. If any Tauruses are still here, thank you. I think I would have had to turn myself off by now. Okay, so here we go. Let's hope this gets a little better. Man. Okay. I always say I want to deliver the message in the most positive way possible, and then they give me this. But I guess they're saying you have a choice. You have a choice. You get to choose your attitude. Wow. You know, and the Tauruses I know, they're so good about being able to find the positive and the bright side. And I know you guys have been taking a beating, but apparently that card. Let's see if there's any others. Okay. Oh, okay. So you have innocence. That's the one that came flying out. Because the moon is going to move into Scorpio on Friday the 13th at 11:19 a.m. And then it conjuncts Mercury. And then it gets into that really irritating aspect with Chiron, the wounded healer. And opposes Uranus in your sign. And then we have Mars going direct. All this built up, pent up energy of Mars. And there could be a real explosion around you. Like somebody throws a cigarette outside a moving vehicle in a drought area and just sets everything on fire. Or a bolt of lightning out of the sky starts a forest fire. It's that kind of energy. But you have innocence. I feel like it's like tapping into your inner child and remembering what it is. Oh, gosh. Things don't happen to you. They happen for you, I just heard. I want to look this up. I'm missing something here. Because that totally came flying out. Ah. Focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide you and protect you through the challenging times. So instead of trying to control the situation, follow your inner knowing. And flow with it. What's interesting is that I actually opened up the book to inner knowing, and it says this is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting is over, and it's time to believe in yourself. And then I was like, oh, it's the other one. And it says the purity of your innocent heart will guide you and protect you through challenging times. So navigating the situation, first off, the other cards that came out was acceptance. And then we have the future. And so I think accepting a situation for what it is, allowing yourself to flow through what the situation is, allowing yourself to find the peace by being guided by your inner knowing. And so not trying to control a situation, but instead asking for help from people, from spirit. Because really what's important is the future. And I think if you're trying to see into the future, because that's what this mermaid is doing, is she's looking into a crystal ball. If you're trying to see into the future, instead of just accepting the situation for what it is and flowing through, listening to your inner guidance, if you're trying to see it so you can control the narrative, I think you're going to get stuck. I think that if you can Allow yourself to be in that space of not knowing. I just stressed myself out. I can feel your, what? Not knowing. Yeah. I think you're going to be asked to take a leap of faith. Let's get some more cards here on this, from the Moon Astrology deck on what's going on with this new moon. The new moon actually happens Sunday morning, 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 23 degrees of Scorpio. So you should check your chart. If you have anything, that's between (16 to 30 degrees of Taurus, if that's, your birth date, that is opposing, that new moon is opposing almost exactly your sign. Okay. So Neptune is very supportive right now in Pisces of your energy. And so what do you want to dream? And so dreaming your future into being is going to require you letting go of the need to control it. Expect that there's going to be a powerful change with that eclipse. That eclipse right here, this is a new moon eclipse. So that would be happening a month from now. It's like, I think it's like on the 14th of December is a new moon eclipse. And so I think between now and then, lots of things are going to be changing in your life if you're willing to communicate, because it says communication is the key. So asking for the help you need, being optimistic, not complaining, but looking for solutions that work. Wow. I knew this was going to be a tough week for everybody, but wow. All right. There is big potential for change in your life for everybody right now. There's just so much potential for change. And I guess if you can stay optimistic, if you can stay in the higher vibration, if you can stay in the idea that you're in flow, that you don't need to be in control of everything, if you don't need to know all the details, if you're willing to just kind of flow along, listen to your inner guidance, know, like, okay, so it says to zig here, I'm going to zig here. It says to zag here, I'm going to zag here. But as you go, but maybe not see the whole thing ahead of time, I think that you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time with the right people. Okay. So the first card that came out very easily was embrace enthusiasm. That's the key, is this optimism. That's the key. What's interesting is I kept shuffling, which I don't always do, and they gave me 3, and what's interesting is what they're saying. It's kind of like you have a choice. You have impasse, reflect, and redirect your energy. You can redirect your energy to embrace enthusiasm, right? You have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. That's not control. That's assistance. That's loving, very loving energy, right? Healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And then you have destination. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. If you want to get there, but you can see there is a long and winding road to get there. There are a lot of doors that need to be gone through first. It's not, but it kind of looks like a straight path. Because even this one, I mean, it's not really that winding, but there's bends and turns in it. I think that it's as difficult as this is, the solution is simple. It's choosing to be positive. Can't control a lot of things, but we can control our attitude. So, all right, Taurus. Wow. I would love to see you back here. I don't know if you will. But if so, I'm back on Monday, and hopefully, Spirit will be a little lighter and brighter. But I honestly feel like all they're saying is, that there's reason to be excited. There's reason to be hopeful. And so focus on where it is that you want to go by choosing and make your journey easier by choosing to be in the higher vibrational energy of joy and happiness instead of the lower vibrational energy of complaining. Okay, I will see you back here next week. I hope you guys take care.